On, what day was this? Friday, we said?
Friday.
Friday we went down to the beaches. Katrina took us.
Me dancing again.
Took us to look at all these great sites. We didn't shoot a lot of video, actually. Get lots of pictures that were great of this. But all the northern beaches. A bunch of surfers out there too. It was a pretty nice day, just taking in the sights. We stood here. We never did get the picture just right. We stood on this cliff trying to get a picture perfect when the waves would crash high in the background. That never really happened. But we shot some video of it anyways.
This is standing on one of the rock pools.
And so then it was crazy. It's rained every day since we've been here. And we got up Saturday. The forecast was rain, and this is the sky we saw. So we jumped on the ferry and had to go into town and try to enjoy a sunny day. For those who haven't seen the bridge before, this is, you can see the people on top here. That's what we did.
On Tuesday, in the rain.
Yeah, in the rain. So when we got into town, there was some street performers and stuff. All kinds of stuff going on this day. It's too bad every day wasn't like this as far as the weather. And we went over to, man, that looks terrible. Look at the glare on that. So we went over to the Opera House. Just took a bunch of pictures over there. And never went inside. We probably should have gone inside.
Yeah.
But we didn't. This is as close as we got to going inside.
No, it's just the open foyer.
So then we went into the town to get on this thing. Why? I don't know.
Sydney Tower.
It was pretty terrifying. They had these elevators.
They're like a triangle. And they only fit 8 people. And that's squishy.
And so when we first got up here, everything was great. The view was awesome. We stayed up here for a while. And, took a lot of pictures, shot a little video here. Then I started having a panic attack. I wanted to get out of there, and it took forever. We had to wait in these long lines for the elevator down. The thing started to sway in the wind.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Carly and I were both sick to death. We just stood and stared at the wall so we wouldn't look outside anymore. So then that night we went to check out a rugby game, which everyone told us we chose like the absolute worst game to go see. We didn't really care.
It was the only game that we had the opportunity to go see.
And you can see there was a lot of empty seats. But, outside of the Super Bowl, I don't know how else you could fill this thing. This is the Olympic Stadium, which is the main reason we wanted to go, more than the...
seats 100,000.
Yeah, more than the game itself. We just wanted to go sit in the Olympic Stadium. And we just so happened to catch a rugby game while we were there. Great. I think it was the Bulldogs and the Knights. We had no idea what was going on. Alright, so this is Sunday. We went with Katrina and Ross. They drove around. We were going to go to the Blue Mountains and try to give it another run, but it was raining again, so we stayed here and went to that little diner you just saw. And there was a little cafe. It was really nice. Someone landed here on an airplane to come in to eat there on the water.
It's so hidden down the mountain. If you didn't know it was there, you'd never find it.
So afterwards we went up the hill and we saw this rainbow. It was really cool. We sat up there and took a bunch of pictures. That is a bright rainbow. And
it was moving quite a bit.
Yeah, it was coming closer towards us. Came a lot closer than that actually later on. And then we went back to Nan's house and we actually saw some wildlife, which was cool. It was the first time really today. It was the first time I'd ever seen a kangaroo in the wild. That was pretty cool.
This is right in Nan's front yard, leading up to the cars. These are the lorikeets she feeds. She puts bread out, and they all come in to have a snack. And then you've got all kinds of birds coming in. They're very tame.
Yeah, so we head to Uluru tomorrow, so don't know how much we'll be able to update the site anymore. This is our little apartment we stayed in our week in Sydney. And we head out in the morning for our next adventure. Who knows? Hopefully we'll be able to update the site again before we come home.